Beep beep, what is up, ninjas? My name is Samuel. Oh shit, it's getting out of focus. Let's just get my beautiful face. Oh, there we go. There we go. And today we're gonna be discussing a tweet. And today we're going to be discussing some tweets made by Dyro stating that the sub needs to be in stereo, but it doesn't stop there. He throws shade at people that say, I don't understand why people are still recommending people to put their subs in mono. Now, Dyro's going to be a producer that used to be at a peak. He got into the DJ Mag Top 100 when he was with the Revealed Recordings label with Danik, Dyro, and Hardwell. They were like a trio that were inseparable, like best friends. And then something happened. I think Dyro left Revealed and started his own label, and he has been going downhill since. His music doesn't get as many plays anymore, but I think that just has to do with the movement from that style of music to future bass and all that. Now, I believe Dyro is one of those producers that he knows what he's doing. He produces his own music, so I give him respect to that. Shit, he could probably make better music than me in his respective genre, because I can never finish my what the fuck? But telling people to put their subs in stereo, I don't know, I'm a bit iffy on that one. Now, I'm the type of person that agrees that there is no right or wrong when it comes to production and mixing, because we have creative mixing and standard mixing, where standard mixing, you make it sound as good as possible, clear, you can hear every element in the mix. Then creative is if you want to push it all the way to fucking -4 love. I'm fucking shaking, bro. Or maybe you're the type that's like, no, my dude, you need to conserve the dynamics. It's like a beautiful woman's gutters. You don't want a flat woman that just goes straight all the way. You want some gutters on that. You want some gutters on that. Or you could be the guy like W&W on the main stage label that loves that reverb. Just one more hit of that reverb. Oh shit, let me add a little bit more, 1% more, baby, it makes the difference. I think I made my point. Now, the reason I disagree with Dyro is gonna be for a few things, guys. First off, the sub needs to be in mono for me because I needed to preserve every element that I hear. I need to make sure that in mono, that sub's gonna sound good, and at the same time, I am the type of guy that thinks that anything that is driven should be in the center of the mix. I feel like that's where the most power is gonna be felt. Now, if you think about what stereo is gonna be having a left and a right channel. That means that the sub's gonna have a left and a right sub. And the problem with this is, let's say that you want a wide sub. Well, if you know what wideness means in the stereo field, that means that your left and right signal are not aligned properly. They're kind of shifted a bit. Then that's going to cause a lot of issues, because then when you get turned into mono, if the left and right signal don't match up, they're going to cancel each other out as it goes into mono, and your sub's not going to be as strong as it was before. Another thing as well is that for me, low frequencies don't sound that great in stereo, so that's why I recommend a mono sub. And we're going to be trying this because, you know, Dyro threw some beef at me. I recommend people to put the sub in mono, and he's throwing beef at me. He's like, I can't believe these motherfuckers are still recommending this.
Samuel in the house, baby. People be saying we need our subs in stereo. Well, I disagree. What? I disagree. Yes, we needed to put our subs in mono back in the day when we pressed the vinyl, but that shit still applies today. Let me show you guys why. We're in my studio right now. I just drank 2 Budweisers, yeah, and a full throttle. So you know I'm altered enough to get triggered by this. So dear Dyro, I've heard you've been telling people to put the sub in stereo. Whoops, that was just my bitch moaning to the sound of a mono sub. Boom, this had to be done. Why don't you load up silent one, put a sine wave, take up the retrig, and tell me what happens to your sub. Yes, I'm just a YouTuber that hasn't released a song officially, but at least I understand why the sub needs to be in mono. And I'm not telling people to suck dicks. Why don't you suck one, a big fat one, a big black one? Shit, even late back Luke saw your little tweet, and he thought, what the fuck is this shit?
Well, that was cringy as fuck. Made it in 30 minutes, but hopefully you guys thought it was funny. Now, obviously, it's a joke, guys. You guys have heard me talk about creative mixing, which means that as long as the mix sounds good, you can do stuff like stereo sub. Yeah, sure, go for it, as long as you know it sounds good and that's what you want it to sound like. You know, I personally believe that my sub should always be in mono. I do it in hip-hop. I do it in dance music. Shit, I even do it in classical music with the timpani hit sometimes. And this is just the way I mix, and if you guys like it, you guys can follow. If you like Dyro's way of putting a sub in stereo, then that's totally up to you. What you guys need to understand is that there's no right or wrong way, and if it sounds good, it sounds good, and that's the way it is. No one's gonna care if you put your sub in mono. Shit, you're the only one that's gonna care, and maybe the club system if your sub bass doesn't cut through. Anyways, ninjas, I want you guys to let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this. Do you put your sub in mono or in stereo, and why? I personally put it in mono because I feel it sounds tighter, it sounds better, and it lets me mix a bit better. I feel like my mixes sound a lot better with a mono sub, and whenever it's in stereo, I don't know, it feels kind of weird. However, my bass lines do go in stereo sometimes, like in this song. Anything above 150 hertz can be put in stereo to make room for stuff in the center of the mix. Don't get me wrong on that. But we're talking about the sub frequencies. We're not talking about the bass as a whole. We're talking about that low end, the 100 hertz under, baby, that bottom nice little grab. Anyways, ninjas, you guys have an amazing day. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time.
Dear Dyro, I've heard you've been telling people to put the sub in stereo. Whoops, that was just my bitch moaning to the sound of Armando. Boom, this had to be done. Why don't you load up silent one? Put a sine wave, take up the retrig, and tell me what happens to the sub. Yes, I'm just a YouTuber that hasn't released a song officially, but at least